Hello, my darling Coco Puffs. It's your girlfriend Coco Peru coming to you from my backyard here in Los Angeles, California. I have so many thoughts swirling through my mind today. I came out here, and the birds that usually annoy me, I'm actually enjoying the sounds of them today. But, and not that they ever really, truly annoy me. I just like to, I like to complain to give you all a giggle. But I was thinking today, I just had a couple of memories. When I was very little, I had a train set. I had a little town, and the mountains and the trains went through it and whatnot. And I guess I kind of liked it, but it wasn't something I asked for. It wasn't anything I ever really wanted. I tried to like it. And one day, I pretended to be a giant. And I stepped all over it, and then I started jumping up and down on it and crushing the buildings and kicking the trains and just completely destroying it. And in the moment I was doing it, I knew that I would get in trouble. I knew that it was the end of the train set, and yet it felt so good. I felt like I was in control. And I destroyed that, and of course I got in trouble, and it went in the garbage, and I couldn't explain to my parents why I did it. I only know that in the moment I couldn't stop myself from doing it. I did that one other time in a neighbor's garden. She had a beautiful patch of flowers that I destroyed. And we used to, as kids, go into this neighbor's yard and play in it. She had a huge backyard, and for some reason, just the simple act of destroying her flowers made me feel so good. And I knew I would get in trouble. I knew that I liked those flowers. I liked these neighbors. But I couldn't stop myself from destroying that beautiful garden patch. And fortunately, that was the last time I ever turned my rage. I think that was already brewing at that early age. It was really the last time I would say I turned it out on the world. And unfortunately, though, I started turning it in on myself with my self-loathing and hatred and distorted thinking about how I thought about myself and my body and my place in this world. And I was fortunate enough to come across books and people and a community that helped guide me through it. And certainly discovering drag was the big aha moment for me. And I was able to even express a lot of my rage, even to this day, on stage, and have the support of an audience that allows me the space to express that rage. And so, while I can't explain what's happening in the world, I'm asking a lot of questions, and I'm okay with sitting with other people's rage. I don't have to judge it. I don't have to say what's right and what's wrong. I'm observing, and I'm taking it in. I'm being grateful for what I've been given, for the healing that I've had. And I don't know what the answers are, but I was watching a PBS special by Rick Steves this morning, The Rise of Fascism in Europe. It was chilling, and I know my history to a certain degree, but this one scholar said, never trust leaders who have simple solutions to complicated problems. And so I hope moving forward we turn to people who understand there are no simple answers, and that we turn to educators and scholars and scientists to help us figure out how to fix this huge problem we have in this country. And I posted a picture of Colin Kaepernick with a beautiful quote that I had seen on somebody else's page. And some of the feedback I got most of it very positive and understanding, but some of it was not so nice, and it confuses me. To me, the man is a hero, and to me what he did was quiet and yet powerful, and perhaps one of the most patriotic things you can do in a free country. A peaceful protest. And look what happened to him. I don't understand why people can't empathize, can't open their minds, even if what he did makes you uncomfortable. Why can't you just sit in the uncomfortable and perhaps empathize, try to learn something instead of just turning people off? This is where my rage came from as a child. And I was lucky enough to survive, to be able to afford therapy, to have a supportive family. Anyway, I hope, like I said, I hope we find leaders in our communities that can lead us through this time, and that we turn from being dumbed down to being more enlightened, to being more empathetic and compassionate as human beings, and how we treat other human beings. Anyway, I love you all. I do miss you. I have nothing to show you today as far as a memory, only the memory of my train set that I happily destroyed. And just that memory popped into my head this morning. All right, my darlings, I love you. Read a book, talk to your friends and family, and maybe sit in the uncomfortable. Be okay with it. Let it be. And then try to become a part of a solution. It's going to be very complicated, very difficult, but it's necessary. All right, I love you all. I hope to see you soon. Bye. And I don't know where this camera was moving because I had my eyes closed the whole time I filmed this. All right, love you. Bye.